I have a confession to make. All my life, I've been a big hamburger guy. Whether it's bun with 1, 2, or 3 all-beef patties, it would always hit the spot. But as my hair turned spicy, some might just call it salt and pepper, I've rethought my diet a little. These days, I try to eat healthier. But as a burger connoisseur, I've found that veggie burgers have always been a little hit or miss. Now, innovation has come up with a healthier food cheat, with veggies masquerading as meat. Here's Alie Ward to explain.
When we talk about plant-based meat alternatives, one of the most sustainable options might be plants of the aquatic variety. Kelp is a type of seaweed, and Courtney Boyd Myers is in the business of making seaweed, or sea greens, as she likes to call them, taste delicious. She's the co-founder of a company called AKUA, where they make kelp jerky and now burgers, too. Courtney met me in Los Angeles for a deep dive into aquaculture and the goodness it brings to the planet and our taste buds.
So, kelp, what is it?
Kelp is a brown macroalgae. So we farm kelp. So you have the kelp forests that grow up from the bottom. Our farmed kelp grows from ropes from the top of the ocean down, and all off the coasts of the New England area, specifically Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Maine.
And so when did the light bulb go off for you to make this into a burger?
I think my journey into learning about kelp and regenerative aquaculture started with thinking around climate change and food solutions and, really food's responsibility for a lot of the climate disasters that we're facing today.
And does farming kelp, does that help sequester any carbon? Does it give off oxygen? Is that also, from a sustainability standpoint, beneficial?
Huge. It's important that we think about kelp as a plant that grows via photosynthesis. So it's taking in the sun's energy, it's soaking up the carbon and the nitrogen and other minerals in the water, and that's how it's growing into its flesh. And then through photosynthesis, like a tree, it's exhaling oxygen.
We continued our conversation in the kitchen, where we would prepare some burgers for sampling.
Today, we're gonna do the traditional kelp burger in a bun. So I'm gonna get the burgers out of the freezer, but while I'm doing that, you're gonna be dressing the bottom of the bun with whatever you want.
Are you thawing them out before, or can they just go straight from freezer to pan?
No, so we designed them basically to go from freezer to pan. Oh, you got those buns ready?
I got them ready. I'm gonna give you some sprouts too. So is it burger o'clock?
It's burger o'clock.
Oh, that's great. That's really good. It works really well with the cheese too, but great crunch and a great texture inside. You know it's good when you take a bite and you do this afterward. You get the food dance.
Yeah.